Andi Peters is one of the most familiar faces in British broadcasting, and he regularly appears on our screens on ITV's Good Morning Britain and Lorraine as a highly respected television presenter. Has been in the spotlight longer than most millennials, with his career shooting off in the 80s and continuing up until this day. The TV star is reportedly worth £3.1 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth, and his big break started at the BBC. Here we take a look at Andi's early fame and surprising Phillip Schofield sassy exchange, plus his personal life off camera, including his relationship status, hobbies and his real age, which has shocked fans over the years. Early fame. Surprisingly, it was a somewhat awkward exchange with Phillip Schofield that inspired Andi to pursue a career in TV. He told an interviewer, "I wrote to Phillip saying that I'd like to be a presenter. I got a signed picture back, which I sent back with a note saying that I didn't ask for a signed picture, I wanted advice on how to become a children's BBC presenter." Phillip then wrote on the back of the signed picture and sent it back saying, "Get some local radio or hospital radio experience, and I'm sure you make it one day." And he was right. Andi's first gig was for Top Man's in-store radio in Oxford Street, London, which led to a job linking shows on ITV. The BBC quickly took notice of the young talent, and signed the then 18-year-old in 1989, pairing him with TV legend Ed the Duck. In 1993, he moved to brand new Saturday morning show, Live and Kicking, which he presented for 3 years alongside Emma Forbes, catapulting the show to success. But Andi had other plans and traded his coveted gig to go behind the camera at LTW. While some might have considered his breakaway from the spotlight to have been an odd move, it turned out Andi was a natural producer, and after joining Channel 4 he became the architect of their entire T4 offering. Launching the careers of the likes of Vernon Kay, Alexa Chung, Dermot O'Leary, he even hand-picked the cast Shipwrecked, one of the first ever reality TV shows. In 2003, the BBC coaxed him back to run its music and lifestyle programs for younger viewers, including Top of the Pops, later with Jools Holland and the broadcaster's Glastonbury coverage. But he quit just 2 years later when Top was relegated to BBC Two amid dwindling viewing figures, although he denied that was why, insisting the time had come to get back in front of the camera to host BBC One's City Hospital. Asked why the sudden 180, he told Metro, "Presenting is my passion. I started out as a presenter, and without that I wouldn't have been able to produce anything. And unlike producing, you don't have to take the work home with you. Once you've done the show, it's done. When you're producing, you're sometimes managing big teams, and that never stops. I thought he'd go through a phase of presenting for a while. Since then has narrated the big reunion and regularly appears hosting competitions from far-flung destinations on ITV's Good Morning Britain and Lorraine. He also works as a rugby agent and owns a fitness modeling agency. But what about his life away from the office? Andi has always kept his love life, making no mention of romantic partners in interviews. Personal life: Andi is not believed to be married, and in October 2022, he appeared on Loose Women and confirmed he was single. Speaking about going on a lad's holidays, he revealed his relationship status for the first time. As Strictly star Oruduba discussed missing his wife, Andi admitted, "See, I'm single, so I just go by myself." During lockdown, he gave viewers a good look at his house, with Andi even clearing out his garage to host one segment for GMB. and fans were in awe of his sprawling garden, which featured a dazzling array of cottage garden flowers and mature shrubs. The 53-year-old star is in famously great shape, doesn't drink alcohol and is heavily into fitness, working out 3 days on and 1 off. He said, "I have protein shakes at least every day. I go to the gym, so my muscles are fatigued a lot, so the shakes help keep the muscles strong." And just before he turned 50, fans were dumbfounded by the youthful-looking star's real age. "Cannot believe it, Andi Peters is 50. My jaw just nearly hit the floor. We need your secret. Look amazing," one fan tweeted. But despite his clean living, Andi have a penchant for McDonald's and scones, which he bakes every Saturday morning and shares the results online. And Live and Kicking fans will be pleased to hear has still great mates with Emma Forbes. "We were just really lucky that Emma and I got on so well," he said. "We still very much keep in contact. I'm godfather to one of her children, so we speak a lot. This article contains affiliate links. We will receive a commission on any sales we generate from it." Learn more. Get this Samsung fridge freezer for the cheapest price around. The Samsung RF48A401EB4/EU fridge freezer £1,189, was £1,499. It has a fridge capacity of 319 litres while the freezer has a capacity of 149 litres, which is plenty of space for a large family, and it comes with a water dispenser which doesn't require plumbing. It has a total no-frost design, keeps the temperature even and stops ice from building up. Samsung claims this means you won't need to manually defrost your freezer. It also has a 5-year guarantee with the product, which means if anything goes wrong, Samsung will offer you parts and labor for the fridge freezer. Curry's Get Deal.
To